YouTube. Today we are checking out a puzzle game called A Little Perspective. It is an abstract, perspective-based puzzle game where perception and reality are one and the same. This is listed as being a Sokoban-style puzzle game, which I was very surprised by. It is an isometric game, and if you've ever seen the game Fez, which is a puzzle platformer, or the game Edge, which is just like a puzzle game, this very much gave me vibes of those two games, and I really enjoyed both of those. And so this looks kind of like, what is it, the MC Escher drawings with like the impossible structures, and we're going to be rotating it to try to get by some of the impossibilities and continue on with the puzzle. So I'm very excited to check it out. Let's get into it.
The world has never been more connected. No matter how niche your interests may be, a community of like-minded individuals is almost always just a few taps away.
No D-pad, how dare you, making me use the left stick. Oh, interesting. I see it's even shoving the bit beside me out a little bit. Okay, I can't fall off, which is nice to know now at the beginning. I don't have to be super careful.
Building connections, once thought impossible, is easier than ever. With just a little bit of initiative, you can find people you understand, and people who understand you.
I've seen this game before. The creator of Braid was streaming it. Nice. I wanted to play it several weeks ago, closer to when it came out, but unfortunately with being sick, that didn't happen. I need my game, or my fixed game? What do you mean you need your fixed game? Are you talking about getting back to a Clover Pit? Because we need to do that soon too. Aha. So what does this one do? Oh, I see. It's the last level. Got it. I didn't realize that this was like the map.
I want to tell you about a man named Fitch. Fitch's life was more or less typical. He had just started college, was coasting through with decent enough grades, and was on track for a safe engineering career in a few years. But Fitch's true passion was music.
Ooh, I see. Ah, wrong one, damn it.
Fitch's favorite music, though, wasn't the kind of music you'd hear on the radio or talk about with your coworkers. It wasn't bad, but calling it an acquired taste would be an understatement.
There we go.
Music was highly structured, mathematical in nature, but in a way that only a hardcore music theorist would pick up on. Though there was a predictable pattern at its core, it sounded chaotic and jumbled to most.
Oh, God damn it. There we go.
Fitch knew there was untapped beauty in the unpopular genre. The problem-solving part of his brain began to ask, what could be done to make it more accessible?
Oh, shit. Teacup Cup, welcome in. How are you doing today? Didn't expect this to be narrated. Yeah, it's kind of giving a little bit, like a very little bit of like Stanley Parable vibes. Okay, so we got to get onto that one. I gotcha.
Fitch took a stab at writing his own music. His early attempts fell victim to the genre's typical shortcomings. But within his experiments, he could see potential that he hadn't seen before. He decided to reach out to others for feedback.
I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. I'm definitely feeling better than I was. I don't know if I still sound a little rough. My husband says I sound pretty much normal now, but I can feel that I still sound feel hoarse. But it's so much better than it was. I had a really busy day at work, which kind of sucked. But it is what it is. Yeah, this didn't get me where I needed to be. Okay. I wonder, can I get a cursor? Ah, I can get a cursor on here and you can see it. So, obviously we want to be here, which means that we need to be here or possibly there. Yeah, I'll accept here, which means actually we want to be right here. So we got to get onto this, which does attach onto this. It just seems like too many steps. Yeah. How else can we get there? I feel like this is the first one that's actually difficult that we've come to. Feel free to backseat me for this, by the way. If you see a solution, you are more than welcome to chime in with it. Especially if it's been, if I've made an attempt or two. In general, I tend to look at puzzle games as being a little bit more like community-based, This is rough. Guys, what do we do here? There's no way to drop down from what I am aware of. Okay, I think I might see a little bit of something. Okay, okay. So we need to go 1, 2. So we're not walking the length of it. Then we go here, we come back here, 3, 4. There.
Fitch hopped on the first music forum he could find and fired off a message with a link to his demos. "I've been working on some music," he wrote. "I know there's room for improvement, but I'm not sure where to go with it. Is anyone interested in this style?" That summer, Fitch met Jan.
I think that's the key to this one, is skipping. Oh no, we didn't skip enough, damn it. I hope the internet is gonna be nice to this Fitch guy. Who the character is. What? Is that the character in this that with the music? I'm so bad with like seeing a character name written and then I'm like, yes, character name. I no longer have to pay attention. So I feel like we were on the right here. So this is where we started. That is not super great. That gives us an additional 2 moves. This takes away those additional 2 moves. This does nothing. So I think this is where we want to be. So that bypasses that. Doesn't feel like it's gonna be enough steps. Not quite. Ah, yes, yes, I gotcha. I just don't see how this connects any faster than what we were doing. Oh, wait, there, I see. This perspective connects, like skips the entire end there. Okay, okay. Now I just remember to get it back to this. Oh, come on. She said the thing. Title drop, yeah. Okay, okay, I see. We gotta get on here, not here. When we get on here, that will teleport us to the front there. We did it. We completed set 1. Oh, you're even making me do this on the map. I think we come over here. This is what... Nope. Where are we supposed to be? Yeah, we need to complete things to go in these spots. I thought so. Did I do it too shitty or something? Let's... Oh wait, no, there it is. I see. I see.
Jan's message was a welcome surprise. He too was in search of collaborators looking to push the genre forward.
Wait, how do I get through here? God damn it, I see. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Dinner time, just
Despite
got home.
obvious obstacles, Fitch and Jan having just met, knowing nothing about each other, apparently living 7 time zones apart, their common ground on such an unknown subject made striking up a conversation effortless. The world has never been more connected.
Dinner time, just got home. Have a good stream. Chat to check back in. Have a fantastic dinner. I hope that you have something delicious. Oh, fuck. There we go. There we go. You know, after some of the stuff I've seen in games by now, I thought I'd have gotten used to impossible geometry like this, but I guess not. I am doing better than I expected, honestly.
Fitch shared his experimental compositions with Jan. Jan gave enlightening feedback. He clearly knew things that Fitch didn't, and Fitch was learning quickly from him.
I got it. So this one, I was watching a Mario Maker stream at one point, and somebody was like playing a game, and the title came up for this, you know, because Mario Maker is obviously all like user-made levels, and the title was in Spanish, not in English, and it was "No más hongo." What the fuck does that mean? And they go into the level, and it's just like a whole bunch of mushrooms there, and they go to pick one up, and I'm like yelling at the screen. I'm like, "Don't touch it!" And of course, it was a thing where if you picked up any of the mushrooms, there was no way to damage yourself, and then you couldn't fit through the small tunnel that it had made to actually get to the end. You're not allowed to touch the mushrooms. So with this, we need to get onto that square without actually touching any of these, or else it goes down and it will not come back up again. Oops. We're not having... Aha. There we go.
Fitch shared his theoretical insights as well, the kinds of things that didn't come through in his compositions. Jan listened intently, though it was sometimes difficult for Fitch to tell what Jan was really thinking.
I keep thinking I'm the gold one accidentally. I gotta admit, there's a certain extent of, wait, how did I do that? I don't know how the fuck I did that. That shouldn't have been possible. I feel like I clipped through something there. Wait. Where am I going? Okay, one back, turn it here. Wait, what am I doing? Again, I don't know how that worked. That felt wrong.
Fitch's engineering mindset allowed him to tackle things from first principles. He tended to take a deliberate, structured approach to the music. Jan, on the other hand, seemed to have an instinctual, spontaneous, incredibly creative way of thinking about things.
What? I'm kind of what the fuck is going on here? Okay, I got it. Just a zigzag. How did I even get up here? Fuck, I did it again. There, I got by it this time. Nope. Damn you. There. Aha. Nope, god damn it. Nope, fuck you. Aha, did it.
Jan had written a bit of his own music as well, but he was reluctant to share any of it with Fitch. Fitch didn't push it. It's scary, after all, to openly share your art with someone.
Do you think that maybe he's talking about making this game? Okay. Okay, there's where it connects. Wait. Oh god damn it, I have to do them in the other order. Or not. What the fuck? How did I get down there? Maybe. Wouldn't be the first time a game got meta, 100%. Okay. We need to get back up again. How did we get down here to begin with? No, this is again wrong. Oh, god damn it. If I get this, then... Wait, this might be okay. Yeah, okay. Wait, this is not where we want it to be. God damn it. I was looking at the wrong spot. Okay, so like this lets us get from up top to the bottom over here. But what we need to end up with is this. This is the final thing that will let us go where we need to be. You know what? I bet we have to do this one last. Is that even possible? Yes. I like how the music fades out if the cube gets out of view. Or is this the last one that we need? Nope, nope, definitely. We're good now. Got it.
Despite Jan's subdued nature, Fitch could clearly see that Jan had a gift. This was someone who understood the music. Someone who could help Fitch push the genre forward.
Yeah, you did it! Woo! Wait, where do I go now? I think I restart is where I go now. I seem to be stuck. Yeah, I don't get how sometimes I seem to like move up or down a layer for some reason. Yeah, the devs' brains definitely are working on another plane. Oh, I see why I keep kind of... It's because the perspective of the block I'm on is blocked by me. But as soon as I move, then that perspective comes back and I can't come back to it. I just don't see... This looks kind of very similar depending on if I go left or right. I keep getting stuck kind of in this spot. Oh, I see. Interesting. Here I should be able to make myself go on any number of spots. This one is really breaking my brain. Yeah, I just don't really see how to get out of it once I'm in one of these spots. I feel like I also need to keep in mind, like, the numbers on the squares. And, like, I should be doing these in a specific order, but I cannot visualize that. I've seen a place in another game designed specifically to destroy any concept of logic, and that made more sense than this. What? This makes perfect sense some of the time. Okay. Just keep spinning, just keep spinning. Maybe this way? Oh, I think I just fucked it. This is the spot I kept getting caught in. Okay. There. There we go. I wish I could even narrate how I'm figuring these out, but I can't.
Enough talk, Fitch thought. He sent a message to Jan one day, asking if he'd like to combine their shared knowledge and work together on a project, one that demonstrated the true potential of the music that they had been fixating on for so long. Jan agreed, and so they began work on their first album together.
Looks like you're tinkering with stuff until something works. Pretty much. Sometimes it's like, oh, I have a feeling this is gonna work, and other times I'm just like, well, we'll try everything. Okay, we need to do that one first. Actually, we need to do this one first, I think. Fuck. Fuck, I don't see how to... Okay, let's try the blue one first. Little MC Escher action going on there. Wait, how do I get back? There. Yeah, because we need... Okay, then we need the next one, and that will allow us to get onto the green segment. I feel like this is the quietest I've ever been on stream when my throat wasn't fucked up. How the fuck do I get through there? I wonder if the narration is just a story for the game or the true story of how the devs met. Could be either, right? I see. We gotta go over here. But we can walk onto this. Or not. It was a good thought. Blame me for being quiet. This looks like it takes a lot of concentration. It definitely is teasing the old brain. Yeah, that lets us get there. I thought for sure there was a spot from up here that I can do something from. Am I stuck now? See, like right here you can see, it's because I think was I blocking it? Because that's what I wanted to do, was get onto that, like get onto this right here. Because you should be able to go from this pillar. But for some reason I wasn't able to get onto that, but it definitely looks like you should be able to. Yeah, it must be, it doesn't exist because I was blocking it, god damn it. Oh, I am stuck. So feel free to post any suggestions, ideas. I'm just not really seeing a lot that like connects up with the end space, you know? How did I get on that to begin with? I can't rotate more slowly. It goes at like the speed it goes at. It's just like left and right bumper. So you press it and it rotates. Yeah. Okay, there we go, there we go, there's that. There we go. Complete level 210 after some wasted effort. Thanks, game. Okay, so I see that there's like a bridge across here, but there's also like some levels underneath this.
Occasionally, as one does when they're speaking in their second language, Jan would forget how to say certain phrases and need to get crafty with his wordplay. Fitch's favorite was when he once said, "The clock is too much," instead of, "It's getting late." He admired the creativity.
As somebody who like forgets words sometimes, I definitely get that, where you know the word, you know the meaning sort of thing, and you have to like describe around it. I couldn't remember the term interest the other day. Like we were talking about like financial interest sort of thing. And so I'm like trying to say it to my husband, and I'm like, the small amount of money that the bank gives you for holding on to your money and investing it for you. Like trying to like dance around things in that way can be so frustrating. Speaking of frustrating, this level is going to be awful. Let's just start. We might be a little bit onto something there. Like, is it the middle where we're going to? I just don't really see like the connections it's trying to get me to see. Because obviously we gotta connect, like we gotta cross over to like something that already has disappeared in order to be able to hit all of them. I just don't quite see. The only one that I seem to be able to really do like some perspective fuckery with are like these black ones where I can make myself like adjacent to them instead of on top. But that doesn't really help me for crossing again. Is it gonna be at the middle? I think I was just thinking way too hard about this. Definitely just thinking way too hard about that.
On the other side of the coin, Jan would occasionally send nothing more than a stoic, "Okay," in response to Fitch, who would send messages intended to invite conversation every once in a while. Fitch tried to ignore it, assuming no malintent. Perhaps the terseness could be explained by a gap in cultural nuance.
No, I thought maybe this one I could kind of get by going like through the middle twice, sort of, but yeah, okay. We have to start off this way because that one beside us has to be there at the end. Okay, so we have to cross this one. We have to hit this one. Now is when the choice is being made. It doesn't look like there's any way to get back the way we came there. I feel like it makes the most sense to kind of keep going this way. Okay. I see. That game, can I get, what are you smoking and where can I get some? Yeah. It is, yeah, I'm guessing they want us to end here because then we can just flop onto it, right? Maybe, except for it'll be up then, so it's hard to say. But like, how can we even end here with like getting all of them? It's a game, I need your hints to be a little hintier. Okay, okay, maybe. Game, I feel like I did what you asked. I feel like any issue at this point is your fault, game. I feel like I did what was instructed, although it's not working. Unless anybody has any suggestions or theories, I think we're probably just gonna move on to like the next level because we don't actually have to beat this one. So yeah, let's go back to the hub. Yeah, that one was hard. But we opened up this path over here, so I don't think we actually have to complete that level. So I find this map hard enough to navigate. Okay, so it opened up over here. So I'm assuming we're supposed to come over here somewhere. Aha. There we go, level 3.
Being a solo creative is one thing, but collaboration is an entirely different beast.
Got it. And now we get more into the Sokoban.
Fitch and Jan were different, and so their collaboration involved much compromise. Not every idea could be included without things inevitably clashing, so Fitch and Jan often found themselves meeting in the middle. Now how? Oh, okay. There we go. Not quite sure how I did that, but... The creative process can be brutal. Many of the most natural musical ideas that Fitch and Jan found themselves exploring would suddenly lead to dead ends, sending them back to square one.
I thought this is where it was supposed to be, they said. I don't think so. I think I fucked that up. It could be. Okay, okay, okay. I see. This is tricky. How do I force myself to be in the correct perspective there? There, maybe? Yes. How do you push this one, though? What the fuck? There's a link in chat again for anybody who is looking to like wishlist or purchase this game for yourselves. I just do not see how to get around the backside of this. Maybe we try, should we try the hint again? Oh, son of a bitch. We were going the path that we need to take, not that the box needs to take. Actually, that's not even it. We just... Yes, we have to push this first. There. And then we walk this path. Oops. There. Wait, what? Yeah. Broke your brain a little there.
Fitch and Jan differed not only in creative output, but in their approach to ideation as well. While Fitch would spend a long time thinking, theorizing, and toying around before committing anything to a track, Jan would improvise a quick and messy idea that he would tweak after the fact, until it was where it needed to be.
Not my best work there. Okay, I see. Oops, nope. There. Oh, I hope you go there. No, they don't. It doesn't. God damn it. Okay. The problem is that we can't pull the box. We can only push the box. So it needs to be on like a 2 brick in order to actually cross something. We can't get it across. We can't get it across here because it is a, like we can't push it once it crosses, you know? I get the feeling that our music making duo may have a falling out at some point. Could very well be. Could very well be. Okay. Any ideas? I'm pretty stumped. I feel like the way that we were going before felt right. Could you get on one of the gray bricks and rotate while you're on it? Or you mean like this one? I said we can get the push brick onto where we are currently and get it onto... Oh, I think I may see. I wonder if we're supposed to use the movement of the gold box to push it over for us. Aha!
Merging 2 disparate streams of ideas into a single coherent piece that Fitch and Jan were both happy with was difficult. But the two were focused and were results-oriented enough to not take each other's feedback personally.
The teapot, very nice. What am I... I might see. Okay. The problem is that I can't really, like, get this out of this spot now. And that's the thing, is that I need it, like, here. Am I supposed to do the other one first, maybe? And it seems like a terrible idea. Yeah, that didn't work at all. I think we might need a clue for this one as well. Stacked. Cass, welcome in. How are you doing today? I don't even understand how to get to what it fucking wants me to do here. I can't pull it with me. I can't have this be behind me. Like, unless there is a way to pull cubes and I just don't know it. I don't know what you want from me, game. How do I put that there and be on the other side of it? The music is nice. It would be really funny if the music was awful, considering that there's this little story about music. You know, even the clues, I am so stuck. And I think we have to do this one too. Don't. Okay, I got it. No, then I think we just push it back. I'm not quite sure how to make it think that we're on top of it. Okay, I see. God damn.
Occasionally, Fitch would notice a typing indicator pop up for long periods of time in his DMs. He'd wait patiently for a message to come through, but more often than not, the indicator would unceremoniously vanish.
Oh, and we got a timer for this one too, Jesus. Plot twist, we've been listening to the character's music this entire time, calling it new. I'm guessing that as well, yeah. You know, I think I'm just gonna turn the hint on immediately, because it's difficult enough even with the hint. And I feel like I've reached, like, my brain warp portion of the night where... Yeah, I feel like this box needs to be pushed to a place that makes a bridge. Maybe like over here? I'm like not even sure how to get on the other side of it. Okay, we're putting the hint on. That is definitely not anything I would have thought. I definitely did that wrong. Now what? Now what, game? Your hint is shit. I am so stuck on this one. Maybe we go back to the hub and see if we have to do this level. Yeah. We didn't. Fuck you, Patience. We're not doing your level.
Fitch was always eager to work and learn. He'd ask Jan questions, pitch ideas, frequently suggest tweaks to the music. He knew many of his ideas were probably bad, but he wanted to improve as a musician, not just to finish the album.
Oh no. Okay, I see. And as much as I say I see that we need to have the blocks stacked, but how? Okay. Yeah, this one was damn easy compared to that one.
But Jan often worked solo, during hours which Fitch wasn't awake or otherwise available. The time difference was an obstacle in that regard, but Fitch did still enjoy the surprises brought on by asynchronous collaboration. Like I can move the stack, but I'm afraid that if I move the stack to the wrong spot, that we're not going to be able to get the top one off. This is a bad angle. There. There we go. Jan was meticulous. He'd focus incredibly hard on the smallest details of their music. At times it became almost frustrating to Fitch, but he'd go to sleep, wake up, and find that Jan had transformed their music into something Fitch never could have imagined.
Okay, so we gotta stack them first. I'm just not sure how to get onto this because it seems to always be either like below or above. Like, did I need to use that to get up there and press it before I put them over there? Just as I'm spinning it, I'm not really seeing like a lot interacting with it. There. That one definitely was a little brain breaking. Wait, we went from what to 310? Okay, I guess.
It was all over in a blur. The jamming, the obsessive editing, the creative discussions and arguments had all finally led to a completed album. After a small celebration, some virtual pats on the back, so to speak, it was time. Jan uploaded the album, shared the link where he could, and they waited.
This is a little rough. This one's gonna be bad. Yeah, this is gonna be really difficult. I feel like stacking them like this isn't even necessary because we need 3 wide. But how the fuck do we get 3 wide up there? Okay, we're putting hints on for this one. Yeah, I like would never have figured this out without hints. Wait, what the fuck? This is where I'm supposed to be. Oh, there we go. I was trying to go to the wrong one. I'm honestly proud of how many of these we managed to do without hints. There's the link again for anybody interested in wishlisting or playing this game for themselves. You will absolutely be able to show me up for this. You guys are like, but Trolley Mod, we can show you up for every game that you play. Shut up. Why are you being so mean to me?
The release of Fitch and Jan's album didn't lead to a cliché, spontaneous explosion in popularity, but it did reach the ears of a few passionate individuals, and it didn't stop there. After the first album, interest in the genre did slowly grow.
I was just taking the narration there as a chance to have a sip of water. Who's being mean to you? You think we send my pal the Tooth Fairy to make sure they need dentures? Oh shit. Ice physics, thank you. That's just what this game needed.
Over the course of a few years, the listeners grew from a few new friends to a group of 20 to 30 regulars into a community of hundreds, some of whom were even creating their own music. Growth was slow, but Fitch and Jan were accomplishing what they'd set out to do so long ago.
Okay. Not okay. Maybe okay. fuck. I need that one up. Ugh. Wait, how did I fuck this up already? Wait, what did I do last time that I'm not doing this time? Okay, I have to do the up one. That's what it was. Okay, we're not doing it that way. We're going back this way. So that way we have the one in position to rescue us here. No, no. No! Fuck! There we go. There. I love the little shuffle it does under, like, in the tight spaces between cubes.
Most of the growing community was gathered in one chat server. In this small bubble, Fitch and Jan were treated as stars. Jan a bit more so than Fitch, since they'd agreed to upload the album to Jan's channel. But Fitch didn't mind. Newer members quickly learned that the duo was a team.
Well. Yeah, it looks like from every angle, purple is not... Okay, because it goes right towards the end, I see. Okay, so we gotta go red first. Okay, we have to step here. We go back this way again? No, this is like just undoing what we did. This has to be like the wrong way, right? Or not. Okay. It was because we had moved the blue one.
With this simulation of fame, Fitch felt heightened expectations. He and Jan had to continue making music, moderate the community, help it continue to grow.
It sounds like a recipe for burnout. Don't know how that worked, but it did. Yeah, it's because we moved the blue ones, so then we were able to backtrack and then go back through with that purple where it kept knocking us off. See, I feel like we were going up and now we got stuck. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I'm not sure if this is like a trap or something that you need to do. Let's put some hints on. We're supposed to be over there. Yeah, we already got up here. We weren't sure what to do after that. Okay, okay. Oh, I see, I see. Now how to get back down again. There we go.
This additional pressure did stress Fitch out a little bit, but it was the good type of stress. The kind that energizes you and makes you feel like you have purpose.
There's a good kind of stress. Could have fooled me. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. God damn it. Okay, it has to be. Aha. Oops. Mhm. No, I feel like that was not the right thing to do. Hmm. How are we supposed to get up on top of that other button? Onion Ducky, hello, welcome in. Your PNG tuber is so cute, by the way. When I popped into your stream the other day, I was like, oh my god. What the fuck am I doing? This game looks so cool. I'm really enjoying it, but I'm very stuck right now. I think we need to put a hint on for this level because I cannot figure out how to get that other yellow button over there. Yumi Chibigoth who says you can't. It's not, like I said, it's, I don't know. I'm struggling. Okay, we're gonna reset. We're gonna put on the hint. Yes, and we know We know how to be there. Yeah, like I figured I need to be there. I just don't know how to do it, game. I think part of the problem too is that like the a key part of what I want the PNG tuber to have is like they really be a GIF tuber with fire. It has to, like, I really would like to have like flickering fire eyes. And that's a little bit harder to find. Not just like the blink cycle, but an actual animation cycle for the fire for the eyes. This is rough. I just need to be on like the other... Okay, it definitely has to do with the... I see. And like it has to do something with this brick that we brought up, right? Or else why would we have brought it up? How the fuck did we get here? Right. Wait, how do we get around this one now? It's still saying we need to be there. Oh, I'm stupid. God damn it. Am I? Yes. Am I? Possibly yes. Am I making this way too hard? Yeah, making that way too hard. Wait, where am I going? Ah, I see.
Fitch and Jan received frequent encouragement via the comments on their album. Fitch had never felt this level of validation before. What once just felt like a weird little hobby now felt like something that truly mattered to more than just themselves.
Wait, how am I gonna get around this corner? Oh, that would help. Wait, how do I get on this now, though? Because that would help me come back, but... Yeah, there's like this nice little story about two people who meet up and both are really passionate with music and do like make an album together, and some other struggles and that sort of thing. We're wondering if maybe it's a little bit of a cheeky tale about making this game. Okay, do we maybe do a little bit of this? How does this help me? Okay, okay. Does this help me? Wait. Let me back on there. Back up again. No, go back down again. Fuck. Wait. I think I know what I need to do. We need this to be extra high. Aha! I got it.
Occasionally, a negative comment would come through as well, but Fitch didn't mind. He grew from the constructive comments and had the confidence now to brush aside the unconstructive ones.
Probably a bad idea. Very bad idea. Okay, okay. Will this do anything? I think the opposite of anything I need it to do. Yeah, that was not great. I am... It's like we need to get the box like here, but I'm not sure how. I almost feel like it needs to be in the middle and get pushed. There's no way to get that into that spot and then get back over there. RBD Jellyfish, you're the dev, right? Welcome in. How are you doing? It's going well. The only level so far that I've been like, nope, I don't need to beat this level, I can proceed without it, was the level called Patience. I'm like, I am not patient enough for that tonight. But nope, we're quite enjoying the game. We were saying how nice the narration is. It's a fun little bit. Most of the levels are an appropriate level of difficulty where I'm not just going, this is bullshit, for like 20 minutes. But I think the very first time I tried to use a hint, I was like, what the hell is going on here? It's just where I am currently, sort of thing. Since then, we've figured it out. That one is very tricky, I don't blame you. Yeah, that was very tricky. We have a theory, which you are welcome to either confirm or deny, that possibly the story of the musicians might be a cheeky kind of like self-story about the development of the game and putting yourself into your creation, possibly. Just two questions for you. What the hell did you take to perceive the fourth dimension, and where can I get some? Archfey has been struggling mentally with what's going on here. When you stare at certain shapes for long enough, they turn into different shapes, so they're like clouds, basically. I was saying that I'm thinking that I need to get this box here, and what I want to do is push it with this to get it into the correct spot, but I'm struggling a little bit with figuring out how to get this here while this is back here and still get over there. I might need to put a hint on for this one. Thank you for putting a hint feature in the game. It is always so appreciated, because nothing kind of like blows the vibe of a stream like getting stuck for an hour and a half on a puzzle and just being like, nah, I think we're gonna play something else. Let's put a hint on. Yeah, okay, I knew that was where it needs to go, god damn it. Like, my struggle is how to get it there. I think this area is going to be the worst for me because I struggle, I feel like, the most with Sokoban style puzzles. And the rest of it made me think of like Fez, and there's a little known game called Edge, which was again like a cube rolling around kind of game. And this made me think of both of those games, and I quite enjoyed those. There just doesn't seem to be a way to cross while it's in this position. Fez I've certainly played. You know, Fez was the first indie game, I think, that I really got into. I got into playing indie games because I had like a Mac like laptop for a while. And so it was just the only games that were available on the Mac back then. And then I just grew to absolutely love them. I'm trying to think of I guess Danganronpa was technically like not an indie game, but I've never played like a AAA title on stream. I much prefer indies. It's like we pulled it back to the other one once, but I don't know. The problem is, of course, with Sokobans is the friggin' corner. Like, pulling it back at least does something. I don't know what that thing is. Oh. No, wait, I do know what that thing is. That thing... Oh, fuck, no, go back. Go back. Goddamn perspective. Yes, we have 2 blocks on either side. We push. Ha ha ha. There we go.
It all fed back to Fitch and Jan's music for the better. In a way, it wasn't just their music anymore, but the entire community's.
34 and 35, Jesus. Okay. And those numbers disappear so much faster than you would think. Oh, it's 10 o'clock, damn it. We'll give this one a little bit of a try. Normally I end stream at 10 o'clock. This flew by. What can we even do with this? Okay, I see. Ish. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't see. No, that's not lined up right. Okay. See, and then it's, oh, tricky gap placement. God damn it. It's almost like you don't want me to stand on this. How dare you? I have to be over there. I know it's not solvable anymore, but we're still... There we go. Okay. So how did I get up there last time? Wait, what the hell else am I supposed to hit? You son of a bitch. God damn it. God damn it. I'm so close to this. I just want to solve this before we finish. The thing is that we need like 1 extra step, not 2. So we can't go like a back and forth. That would be 8 steps. That's 8 steps. How do I get... God damn it. God damn it. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope that you're enjoying hearing me be intensely frustrated. Oh, that wouldn't matter, that's just chew. One of my main strategies with like NetHack and Rogue and stuff like that is just to wait. To press the period key to wait 1 turn. And I just wish I could just wait. I'd just use up 1 turn while staying still. What if I just walk back? You son of a bitch. God damn it. Real talk for a moment though, I've also studied game dev. I expect you should look at a gimmick at a game and go, oh, that's how they did that, but you stumped me here, bravo to you. It is very challenging, but like in a fun way. Like I also played Baba Is You on stream, and I actually had to stop after about 2 days because I was just getting stuck in like an unfun way for stream. I'm like, if I have to look up the answer for everything, then it's not fun to do on stream. Oh god, I wasn't even that late game in it before I was like, nope. Because it's just very embarrassing to try to like work some of that out on stream too sometimes. Fuck. I wonder. Okay. Are we cooking with gas now? Maybe not. I thought maybe shoving it could use up a turn, but we still ended up moving. No, it didn't work. Does it use a turn to shove it against? No. Okay, I think we turn on hints because we are already 10 minutes over the end of stream. We gotta get a box on there? Son of bitch. Okay. That's not... I fucked up somewhere else then, because... You're trying to cook with gas with the W60 air fryer, yeah. I think we have to reset. I think that we may have done too many inefficient moves earlier on. There's a chance that we might need more than 18 from this point. Unless... Wait, how do I push it on? Yeah. Hell yeah, there we go. There, I'm so glad we managed to finish that one. We are gonna have to call it here for the night though. My brain is toast and I'm sorry if I'm still raspy. I'm still recovering from being sick for like the last 3 weeks. We actually wanted to play this almost 3 weeks ago, but it's been a time. I hope that it will save if I just exit. I haven't seen any options to save, so I'm guessing that it'll just save there. Thank you for playing the game. Thank you so much for the key. It is so highly appreciated. And we've posted it multiple times. But again, if anybody is interested in wishlisting this game or playing it for themselves, there is a link in chat